Hi there, this is a demo of the STG Pulse Matrix module in MU format. It is the same as the .com module available from STG in the Eurorack format. Effectively, it is a voltage-controlled comparator followed by a divider circuit. So right now I have the comparator plugged into the Oakley SVCO, which is outputting an audio signal, and then the output going to a speaker, the output of the comparator. So if I move the comparator threshold into a reasonable value, we get the same pulse wave that's coming in. It just squares everything up and outputs the same signal. If I move the pulse width of the original signal, the output changes similarly. We've got a number of additional outputs though through the division circuit, 1 octave down. And that is with a 50% pulse width. So changing the original pulse width doesn't do anything. It's still the same frequency going into it, so it just halves that coming out. 1 octave down with a relative pulse width to the original. So here, changing the pulse width does something. Changes the pulse width of the output. So you can use this for sub-octave divisions, mixing it in with your original signal or really whatever you'd like to. 2 octaves down, 50% pulse width. Again, pulse width does nothing. And then 2 octaves down, 25% pulse width, which creates, I think, a pretty nice sounding wave, or at least pretty gritty. So that's using a pulse input, which is really the most basic way to use this. If we change it then to a triangle or saw input, let me put it to either a saw or ramp. Since the incoming waveform doesn't have infinite slope as it goes up and down in value, but rather has an actual slope, changing the threshold changes your pulse width. 1 octave down again is a square wave, same frequency as before, just cut in half. Variable pulse width again varies upon the comparator. And then 2 octaves down, 25% pulse width. We can take an LFO and insert it into the control input. This is for the voltage controlled comparator, and increase that incoming value to give us pulse width modulation. And then at 1 octave down, we get that same modulation. So hopefully that seems interesting to you and that you think this module will help you out. Hope you enjoyed the video and have fun with your modular. Thanks for watching.